Charles Leclerc said the decision to switch to hard tires in the middle of the Hungarian Grand Prix had cost him the chance to win. But Ferrari team boss Matteo Binotto contradicted that view after the race, saying that while the decision to use the hard tires had been wrong, Ferrari had bigger problems in Budapest on Sunday. Carlos Sainz and Leclerc started from second and third places respectively, with Leclerc showing strong pace on the medium tires from the start and overtaking Sainz at the pit stops before passing pole-sitter George Russell on lap 31 to lead the race. However, Leclerc then dropped back after a second stop for the hard tires and eventually finished sixth after making a third stop to swap those tires for a set of soft tires. Sainz, who was on soft tires, was also caught and passed by Lewis Hamilton in the last 10 laps, who was in third place and eventually finished in fourth. When Binotto was asked about the decision to put Leclerc on the hard tire after the race on Sunday evening, the Swiss replied, "When we fitted the hard, our simulation was that it could have been a difficult couple of laps of warm-up, slower than the medium for 10 to 11 laps, and then it would have come back and been faster by the end of the stint, and it was a 30-lap stint. Based on our data and our analysis, we knew the hard was not as fast as the medium, but it could have been as fast 11 laps into the stint. Yes, it didn't work and we would not have fitted them had we known they would be as bad." Asked if the Ferrari pit wall had been keeping an eye on Alpine's progress, as the Anglo-French team's drivers had also struggled with the hard tires after fitting them earlier than Leclerc, Binotto said, "Yes, we discussed it and it's not all written in the stars, we are looking at what's going on and what's happening with the other tires. We took all considerations, we discussed what was best and that was the choice we made. It certainly was not the right one today." Although tires were the main topic of conversation at Ferrari after the race, Binotto, who was aiming for a Ferrari 1-2 at the start of the weekend and whose team were fastest by a significant margin in the Friday sessions, said the main mystery for him was why the F175 did not perform as well on Sunday as the team had predicted. Sainz had also suffered despite not driving on the hard track at any point during the race. "I think it's important to say the pace of the car today was not as expected, considering the speed we had when we look back to Friday and the race simulations from Friday," said Binotto. "It was totally different conditions, cooler, but overall the speed today was not quick enough, whichever tires we were using. Something was wrong with the car, how we set it up for the conditions of today, that made as well a harder life for the tires, and certainly as a consequence, the hard was working very badly." Asked if he thought Ferrari could have won in Hungary, Binotto replied, "I don't think so. As I said before, we were lacking pace and I don't think we would have won today. Because it's the first time in these races that we didn't have the speed so much to be there for the victory. We need to look first into that, performance-wise, to understand. I'm pretty sure that once we understand that, we understand why the car was not working properly." With 9 races remaining in 2022, Ferrari are now 97 points behind Red Bull. Leclerc is even 80 points behind championship leader Max Verstappen.